know how well the light's going to be today. It's currently, I think it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunday afternoon. I should be at a yarn show. I'm not. Long story. Anyhow, welcome back to my channel. My name's Diane and I'm coming to you from Warsaw in the West Midlands, where I live with my partner Richard. This is my podcast where I talk about all the things I've been knitting on, sewing on, crocheting, spinning, weaving, multi-craftual. Let me just turn you around a little bit. I'm not in the centre. I'm doing this. Anywho, if you've been here before, you know what to expect. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. We've had a couple of new subscribers, so thank you very much for that. You're always welcome. The more the merrier. YouTube seems to have a habit lately of just unsubscribing people. So if you thought you were subscribed and you now aren't in these, just check. If you will, thank you very much. I've got my coffee in not my favourite cup, as you know. I've broken that, so we don't have that anymore. That looks a bit on this. Oh no, it's not. Anyhow, how have you all been? It's been another busy week. We had the grandchildren last night, 2 boys, Charlie and Harrison. They went home this morning. Harrison had got, is it squirrels now, not cubs, this morning, so we had to go home early. Okay, we're here for knitting, crocheting, whatever takes your fancy really. So I'm balancing. You're balanced on a ladder, Richard's step up ladder, because that's the best light I can get. So if the light's not great, I do apologise. We've had a storm pass through. It's been very windy and blustery and stormy and rainy over the last few days. It's quite still today, but it's very overcast. There's little breaks of blue sky here and there, but nothing to write home about. So, where shall we start? I've got nothing finished as yet, although I thought I may have, but I've been kind of knitting on what I want to knit on. So whatever I fancied to knit on, I've done that. Oh, I've missed a project. Just going to pause you while I go and fetch it. I haven't missed a project, it's there. I just couldn't see it. And the reason I couldn't see it is, I don't know if you can see, you probably won't see. I dropped my glasses in the changing room at work last week and then promptly trod all over them. So they're all scratched on the front. So I need to get new glasses. It's just me. Okay, so let's start with some socks, shall we? I've got a half a finished object in this bag, and this is the crunkled socks, I believe. Let's find the main page. There we go. The crunkled socks by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears, which is a really lovely pattern. I really enjoyed knitting this first sock, and I shall be knitting more. Well, obviously there's another one to go. But yeah, it's a really nice pattern. I'm not sure about the umbrella toe. That's my first time of ever making an umbrella toe, and it feels a little bit like it might irritate your toe. So I'm going to have another look at that before, because this is a gift knit. I've never done a heel flap and gusset before, so that was a new thing for me. Yeah, so learning new things as well. Pattern is beautiful. and this is my own hand-dyed from my tarot collection, which, if I have the label, no, I don't have the label in there, but it's from one of my tarot collections anyway, where you've got this lovely variegated and then this lavender lilac, which was 50 gram of 85-25 superwash merino and nylon, and 25 gram of the colour, which is 75-25 superwash nylon, superwash merino and nylon. Sorry, but I love it. Isn't it gorgeous? I love that pattern. I could knit that pattern all day. It's so easy. It looks complicated, but it isn't. And I have to say, I have been put off doing a heel flap and gusset for so many years because it just looked so complicated. And I'd usually get to the heel stage of a pattern sock and I'll just do the fish kiss lips heel, because I can do that without even looking. You know, I know the pattern. But I didn't. I did the pattern in the heel that's in the pattern. And the umbrella toe I've never done before either. So that is that. Like I say, mine's got a little bit of a boob, bit of a nipple on the end. If you can see that, I don't know, which might prove to be a little bit irritating, but I'm going to have to see what the recipient thinks of them. I can always change it, can't I? I can always rip that bit back out and redo it if I need to. But yeah, I've got one sock finished and the other one is on the needles. I've just finished the ribbing on that and I'm just about to start the pattern. I think I've just started the pattern actually. Yeah. So I should have actually changed over to the new yarn to start the pattern, shouldn't I? Yeah, I've started it in this. It's a good if I just can carry on. So that's that one. Beautiful pattern, absolutely wonderful. Very easy to follow. As I said, I've never done a heel flap and gusset before, and I've absolutely loved every second of that. So who knows, I might make more with that. Just depends how I feel when I get to the heel, as opposed to whether I can be bothered to get. But I suppose if you do more, the more of the heel flap and gusset you do, the better you get at the heel, I expect. So that's that one. My next whip is an half finished object again, more socks, and this is my go-to. This is my own pattern for Richard's socks because he likes a long sock. So it's just 100 rows of I think it's 35 1x1 rib, 100 rows of stockinette down to putting the heel, a fish kiss lips heel, and then I believe it's 82 rows, and then the just a normal way of doing the toe on that one on a 2.5mm needle. That other one as well is on a 2.5mm 9-inch circular. I love the 9-inch circulars. That's my go-to. That's what I knit my socks on. This is a 2.5. This is my second sock that I've just cast on. 2.5mm 9-inch circular, higher, and I love them. Absolutely love them. I need to get another pair of needles actually, because I'm sharing I'm sharing this needle set with my crunkled socks. So I've knit one on one of those on the 2.5 and one of these on the other 2.5. And then I've got higher flyers. They're just a shorter version of the 9-inch, and you get a set of 4, and I do the toes and the heels with those. So yeah, I don't like magic loop. I just don't like it. I have tried, but I always, if I start off on magic loop, I always end up putting it onto the 9-inch circulars anyway. So yeah, that's my sock, and this is in my own hand-dyed yarn again, which is Horror Story. I love the way that's knit up actually. All those red and grey. It's beautiful. And I've got another pair of socks of Richard's in here as well. Oops. He's doing well for socks. I just need to finish some. So I did these the other way. This is the same recipe as that one. But I've done it toe up. So I've knit the foot first. See if I can pop it on a blocker, just so that you can see without losing any stitches. There we go. I've lost 2 stitches. So that's my foot. I've done the foot. I'm about 1/4 of the way up the leg, and I've weighed out I've split the yarn in 2, so it was 100 grams, and we split it into 2 balls. Richard split it into 2 balls for me. He don't mind winding yarn into balls. And I'm going to knit the leg now until I run out of yarn. So we'll see how long that gets. And the yarn, and I've got 2. So this one's just not quite at the same stage as that one. There we go. So I've toe up again, and I've just started the leg on that one. So it's not quite at the same length as that one, but not far off. So like I say, I've just been knitting on what I want to knit on. So if I fancy a sock, I'll pick up, if it's light, pick up the black one or the grey one or that one, the crunkled. And the yarn for that one is Signature 4-ply, West Yorkshire Spinners, Signature 4-ply. And that's 75 wool, 25 nylon. Mix 400 meters per 100 gram, 437 yards. There we go. And the colour is licorice. And the lot, I think that's just the lot number. There we go. It's a very woolly wool, that one. I think the wool, does it say? The wool is Blueface Leicester, the wool part of it. So that's those. I'm hoping to get those finished soon. And off the needles for it. What do I have in here? I'm loving this one. Right, this is the Litmus cowl by Amy Florence. I think everybody has knit a Litmus cowl at some point, apart from me. And I cast this on when I got back from Stafford Wool Show. There we go. and I'm loving it. And it's growing. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. Oh, I love it so much. Look at those colours. I think you just knit it until you run out of yarn, because I'm knitting it with a 100-gram skein and 6 minis, 20-gram minis, and these are Ducky Darlings, and it's the Apple and Acorn mini set. Apple and Acorn mini set, and that comes with the cowl pattern and 100-gram of the main colour, which is just natural, and that is Superwash Merino Yak Nylon 4-ply 70 20 10. Okay, so that's that one, and the minis are the same base, Superwash Merino Yak Nylon 4-ply 70 20 10. But I love these colours, they're so lovely. Yeah, I've still got quite a lot left, but yeah, I think you just keep knitting it to the length that you want. It starts off with a provisional cast on here, so when I'm done with how long I want it, you finish in grey, and then you just graft the two together with Kitchener stitch. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I just love it. It's so soft with that yak. With that yak in there. It looks lovely on the screen. Beautiful. And I've got my row counter on there that my mother-in-law bought me. My lovely Val. For my birthday, I think it was. Can't remember where she got it from now. I'm doing it on a, oh, now then, what needle size was it? It's whatever the pattern calls for anyway, the needle size, which is a 3.5mm, and these are my Lick Blush needles, and they've got that twirly cord on that you can just twirl them. They don't, you know what I mean. And I've got my little stitch markers on there. I think I got these from the Southern Wool show earlier in the year. So that's that one. That's a gift knit as well, so I need to get that finished soon. Christmas gift knit. I've got labels everywhere. Okay, now my next work in progress, I haven't actually worked on this for a little while, but I just thought I'd get it out and show you and hold myself accountable, and you can hold me accountable for finishing this, because there's not that much to do. I am on the bottom of the pattern and then the rib, and then I've just got the sleeves to do. I did say that yarn was Ducky Darlings, didn't I? Coffee's cold. Okay, so this is the Maybon sweater by Eleanor Mortensen. It's quite well worn pattern. And like I say, I've not got too much. I mean, I've got 2 full sleeves to do, but the sleeves I don't think have any, there's no pattern on the sleeves, so that's just going to be round and round. So I'm down to it's a top down yoke sweater. Look at it. Oh, I just want it finished now. I've seen it again. And literally I've just got the last bit of the pattern to do, which is this bit at the bottom, and then the ribbing, and then 2 sleeves. So I really should crack on with this, to be honest, because I don't know what, you see, it's all the new and the shiny. I get distracted by the new things, as we all do. So there's where I am. So where's my stitch marker? That's where I was the last time you saw it, and I've just done that little bit. Like I say, I haven't really worked on it that much. So yeah, we just need to pull our finger out and get on with it, don't we? And the yarns that I'm using are Superwash Merino Yak Nylon in Licorice, and this is my lovely friend Hayley at Ducky Darlings, because you all know how much I love her yarn. I love this base, it's so drapey, it's beautiful. And the main colour is Poison. So the Poison is, no it isn't, Licorice is the main colour, which is the grey. Poison is the burgundy. And they look beautiful together. And my lovely mother-in-law Val bought me this yarn for my Christmas last year. And it's nearly Christmas this year. I haven't finished knitting it yet. See? Get your finger in. Oh, you just need to get on with it. And that's it. Ooh, I've got all sorts going on in here. That's it in the cakes. So that's the Poison and that's the Licorice. They look beautiful together. I love them. What have I just dropped out of this bag? Oh, Santa stitch marker, which should be on here and isn't. I've got a teacup on there, that's why. That's my teacup. I got that from Nibbles, Needles and Hooks, excuse me, in May when I had my bags in there and I went over to fetch back the overstock. I can't remember who they're by though, and those are Stitch Stoppers, Highland Coos, and I'm doing it in whatever the pattern calls for needle, which is a 2.75, and these are my carbon needles, which are beautiful. I love the carbon ones. So yeah, we just need to get our finger out with that one and get it finished. Ooh, I've also got my iris top, but since you last saw that, I've done nothing on that at all. I haven't even touched it. I can't remember if I moved the stitch marker on it, to be honest, last time. But I've been doing some sewing projects. My daughter's boyfriend has motorbikes. He rides motorbikes, and he asked me to do, he's doing one up, so he asked me to do a strap for his seat. So that's all done and finished for him. It's only took me like 3 months to get round to it. But it's done now. It's finished. It's there. You can take it away. Okay, my next whip is a brand new cast on. See, I told you. I'll just get distracted by the new and the shiny. Now, when the Stephen West cowl came out in September, I got a bit FOMO. I didn't want to do the cowl because I like to know what I'm knitting most of the time. I don't mind now and again, but if I'm going to invest that heavily in time and yarn, I want a nice project that I'm going to like it. Anyhow, I've cast on this one. It's the Slipstravaganza. I think it's a few years old now, this pattern. This was a knit along. It doesn't have the year on, I don't think. Oh, 2020. It's got 2020 on there. So is that when it was a knit along? If you know, let me know in the comments down below. But it looks beautiful. And it's one of my, it's probably the most favourite of his patterns. I'm not a great big fan of big shawls. So these are my colours, if I can get them all together without pulling it off the needles. There we go. See, I knew I was going to drop one. Right, let's try that again. There we go. So those are my colours. The burgundy is my main colour, which is, I'll tell you the colours in a second. This one's Eloise. This is my second colour. This one is woodpecker. This one is macabre, the grey. And the burgundy, I can't remember, is, this is autumn. So those are my colours. This one hasn't had a go yet, it's not been introduced, but I love this one. This is woodpecker. These are all my own hand-dyed, yewtree.yarncraft, hand-dyed. And this is what I have. Oh, isn't it beautiful? I really love it. I really love it. I think these bits here look like eyes with the way that it's striped. I actually really love it. It's going to be beautiful when it's finished. I mean, it's taken me probably a week and a half to get that far, but I am only picking it up when I've got the time, to be fair, because I need to concentrate because of these. I say that once you've got the pattern in your head, it's pretty straightforward. But it's all these ends, cutting the ends. He keeps having you cut the ends, cut your yarns all the time. So I've done it a few times, and this time I've just left them there, and I'm going to try and carry them up the side. If you've made this, did you carry your colours up the side for this part, or did you keep cutting it? I think I carried them to start with, and then they were a little bit tight there, if you can see. the back there. It ended up a little bit tight there. So then I started cutting them. Oh, I think I've carried it there as well. But I've cut them there, and there. So now I'm gonna try and just see if I can carry them up. There's not much left now. I've got another. I'm gonna do the red again, and then this will go down from 3 to 2, from 2 to 1, and then you bind off this bit and move on to the next. But isn't it gorgeous? Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. If you knit this, what did you think? What colours did you use? Have you got any pictures? Can I see yours? But it's beautiful. I absolutely adore it. Yeah, so those are my colours. That one is Eloise, and that was inspired by the Bridgerton character Eloise. This is autumn because burned leaves, beautiful. This is Macabre. This is one of Richard's. And I love it. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It's got reds and greys and oh, it's lush. And then this is Woodpecker, which is so autumnal. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's that. That is my new cast on. And I'm trying to get that one finished for my show, which is in February, the Northwest Winter Wool Show, which is in Blackpool in February, the 14th and 15th, I believe. And that's living in my scrap bucket. And it's gonna fill it soon. Well, it fills it already. So we may have to change project bags at some point, but for now it's fine where it is. And yes, that is everything that I've been knitting on. It's not all of my knitting by a long chalk because there's lots. There's quite a few projects on the go now. I've still got another jumper over there, 2 blankets, my iris top. What's in that bag there? I'm going to have a whip roundup video. Yeah, we'll do that next time. We'll have a whip parade. And see if we can get some of these off the needles before Christmas, because it's not long now, is it? I don't know where this year's gone. Purchases. I've made a couple of purchases this week, which is I bought a new one of these rulers for my bag making, because I've been using, I do have a ruler. I've been using this one, but it's not quite wide enough. So this will help, rather than having to measure across, and then I can just do and one cut. So that is that. I've also bought a new iron for my sewing. One of these dinky ones. I've only fetched this today from Hobbycraft, and it's so easy. It says on the side. I don't know if that's the brand or, but we'll see. I haven't used it yet. I have tried it to see if If it heats up, it does. So we're all good in that respect. I bought some fabrics a few weeks ago, and I've made a new bag. Only the one at the moment. So this is Alice in Wonderland fabric, and I love it, with the cards and the teacups and the, oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. And it's got a zip, the lilac lining inside. I've put my own label on, which I've made with the same fabric that's inside. A lilac label, a carry handle. So that one will be going in the shop soon. It's got inside pockets as well. There's 2 pockets in there. You can see those. And that's all the bags that I've made this last few weeks. I've been so busy doing other things. But yeah, there'll be more bags going into the shop soon, because I'm onto those this week. I've also got my Christmas Eve boxes, which is the Grinch. They're on pre-order in the shop right now. With that one you get a 100-gram skein of yarn, a 20-gram skein of yarn, a bag, and some pamper goodies and some sweet treats as well. So they're available to order right now. And then once I know how many I've got, I'll start making them, and they're going to be out, they'll be in the post on the 1st of December, so they'll be shipped on the 1st of December. So that's those. And I think that is all I've got to tell you. I would like to mention the last postage that I will be doing for Christmas deliveries will be the 20th of December. Royal Mail willing, you'll get them before Christmas. But I would advise, if you're going to order before then. We're going to have a sale starting in the shop on the 24th of November. So that'll be my big Black Friday sale. So look out for that one. I will announce that on Instagram as well, and I'll try and put it on the community post in here once I've worked out how to do that. And we're also going to be doing Vlogmas this year, so watch out for that as well. I'll probably do it the same as I did last year, where I'll do a couple of days and then put a video up, because with work, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we'll see how I feel how I wake up that morning. I just want to mention a few podcasters, because I've been watching quite a few podcasts lately that have either caught my eye or people that I've met at shows. My first one is Carla. Hi Carla. Carla has a podcast called Carla's Crochet Crafts. I'll put a link in the comments below so that you can go and have a look at Carla's Crochet Crafts and Creations. She's a lovely lady. I met her at Yarndale, and I was so busy when I got back, and we were busy at the show. We didn't have really a lot of time to chat and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing her at Blackpool. I believe she's going to go to Blackpool, so I'm looking forward to seeing her there. Emma is Yarn and Glitter. She's a brand new podcaster. I think she's got about six or seven podcasts now. She seems to be doing very, very well at the moment. She's doing a collaboration also for a sock along. I can't remember who the collaboration is. I should have written it down. I'm not that organised. But yeah, Emma is Yarn and Glitter. So go and have a look at her channel. She's a lovely young girl. She's all about the pinks and the very bright yarns, and yeah, she's gorgeous. She's absolutely lovely. My own daughter Susie has just started her own podcast, and that's called Dottie's Soccery, and I'll link her below as well. So she's been knitting probably about two and a half years, getting on for 3 years now, and she's doing really, really well. For somebody who's come up from doing nothing regarding knitting, she'd never picked up a pair of knitting needles in her life. I tried to learn her when she was little. She wasn't interested. She wasn't interested. She did learn to crochet, so she's been quite a crocheter. She used to do a lot of crochet. She's done blankets and whatnot over the last couple, well, probably 5 or 6 years. Again, when they were children, they didn't want to know. So she's done really well. I'm ever so proud of the things that she's knit so far. She's done really, really well. So yeah, go and give her a bit of love. And then my last one is Jack, and he's called Off the Chain. Now, I met Jack at Yarndale, and he bought a couple of project bags off me at Yarndale. And I've just watched his latest video, and he's got a new raglan pattern out. It's a crochet jumper, raglan crochet jumper. So pop along and just, you know, give him some love and have a look at what he's got to offer. He's really lovely, really bubbly, because people shout me out, and I'm ever so grateful to them. So if you've shouted me out, thank you very much, especially Mandy, as Moses makes. I love her to bits. She's always so supportive. And Kelly at Roro and Cades, she's always really, really supportive as well. So thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate your shout outs. So I'm going to let you go. The sun's come out here now, and the light is actually not too bad. Shall we start again? Let me know in the comments down below what you're knitting on, sewing on, what projects you've got on the go. I always love to know what you're doing. If you've made that Stephen West Slipstravaganza, leave me some comments of how yours went and what you thought of it. Just generally, just come and have a chat. You know, I love to read your comments, and if you're not subscribed, please do have a look to see if you are. And if not, why not? I'm going to go. Right, I'll see you all next time. Take care. Much love. Bye.